Welcome to the bright side of aging. My name is Ike Engelbaum. I'm a pharmacist and the publisher of AmericanSeniorGazette.org. It has been wisely said, you cannot help getting older, but you can help getting old. It has also been said that age is a matter of the mind. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. My purpose in doing the show is so that seniors and caregivers can share their ideas and questions on how we can age gracefully and in a vertical position for as long as our good genes will allow. And if we've inherited bad genes, how to outwit them. Our topics include senior housing, financial, legal, safety, travel, health issues, interesting senior events in the community, and most of all, tips on how to put old on hold. If you are 50 and above, one of the biggest decisions aside from your financial situation is where and how you should live. Our professional staff at HOW stands for House Calls on Wheels, is ready to help you if you call 888-489-8980 for a free consultation as to whether you should stay in your current home or renovate it with a customized healthcare suite in your attached garage. Yes, you can have living quarters, healthcare suite in your attached garage, or we can attach it to your home. We can install ramps, walkways, and bathtubs, stair glides, and bring in insurance-covered medical professional medical staff that is covered by your insurance, or affordable non-medical help, or move into a senior apartment. Independent, assisted living center. We can do it all. Just give us a free call. It has been wisely said that in life you feel in one of two ways. You do without thinking, or you think without doing. Please let us help you do what's best for you to do at no charge. Just call 888-489-8980 and let us know what time we can call you or visit with you at no charge. Remember, asking for help is not a weakness, but it's a strength. Please call us at 888-489-8980 and let us help you stay strong and age in dignity. For over 30 years, Cruz Hearing and Service has helped thousands of people improve their hearing and enjoy the sounds of their life again. If you don't hear as well as you like, Cruz Hearing can help you. They have actually hearing aids that the batteries do not need to be recharged. And they also have a caption phone that you can view for free. And also the phone, if you are over 65, is available to you free. So any phone calls you get, you can see captioned if you don't hear that well. Hey, they've got other stuff. If you'd like the free cookbook, call 1-888-489-8980. That's available. You can call Cruz Hearing Direct at 877-456-2789. The number direct is 877-456-2789. Hey, and welcome to another great day in this great state of Michigan. I don't know how many people really appreciate what a wonderful state we have. And I feel so frustrated when people start complaining about the different types of weather we have. Well, I got news for you. The truth is that unless you have a change of weather, you really don't appreciate when it's really a nice day versus one that's so-so. Everyone always raves about the wonderful weather you have out in California, and there's no doubt
wonderful, wonderful state. And, of course, Florida is a great state as well, comes wintertime. But the truth is, unless you get a little jolt in life, you really don't appreciate when you're not being jolted, if there's such a word. Paul Harvey, the great communicator, used to have a great line about California. He used to say, California is like a beautiful being married to a beautiful woman who always has a headache. Whatever information you get out of that, great. I am a firm believer in the bright side of aging. That's why I do the show. And I've been doing this show now for close to half a century, and I'm delighted to be able to do it and plan on doing for as long as I have a few people listening. I'm very proud to tell you I get hundreds of letters a week. I know there are people listening, and it's a shame they don't call, even though they have nothing more to say than hello. Our toll-free number, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, is 888-489-8980. That's 888-489-8980. Write that down. Put it on the mirror in your bathroom. Everywhere you got a mirror. I'm so excited about having helped so many people over the years. And today, as they say, we have a jam-packed show because I am really looking forward to our interview with Stacey Conte, and then we have Renee Floor from the Rotary Club, and then at the half-hour break, we're going to have the CEO of the Entrepreneurs Network of Michigan, Lou Goutman, who is going to be our speaker at our meeting tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. at the Lakes Area Chamber of Commerce, 305 North Pontiac Trail in Wall Lake. And we're going to have bagels and coffee, and it's free. Any donations that are made, we give to the veterans in business as well as needy seniors. And the truth of it is that you can mingle with people that are out there to help other people. And one of the premier organizations that I am really impressed with, and I'm sure that you will as well, is an organization called Interfaith Volunteer Caregivers. I love the name, Interfaith Volunteer Caregivers. So that gives you an indication of what the heck they do. All right. And what's even more exciting is that I have Stacey Conte on, who is the Community Outreach Coordinator for Interfaith Volunteer Caregivers. Hello, Stacey Conte. Hello there. How are you?
I'm good. How about you, Ike?
You're better than good.
Good.
The reason I know is I've had the joy of talking to you a few times, and I've heard so many wonderful things about interfaith volunteer caregivers. And I know you got a great title there as Community Outreach Coordinator. And when I grow up, I'd like to get a title like that. So please help me, okay?
Okay.
So tell me, Stacey Conte, what has qualified you? What is your background that you're honored as being a Community Outreach Coordinator for Interfaith Volunteer Caregivers? Go for it.
Yeah, so I started off in human resources, actually. So I have a degree from OU in human resources development. Out of college, I had a co-op in the car industry, and got hired on into their HR department. But with the pandemic and everything, decided that wasn't for me, and really wanted to do something that wasn't so corporate and cold, wanted to be able to help people. And And through my church, St. Michael's in Sterling Heights, we had a program in the church called Interfaith Volunteer Caregivers, where we would drive parishioners to church on Sunday who couldn't drive themselves, and I was a part of that. So I drove seniors to doctor's appointments, church on Sunday. But my job search after leaving the corporate world saw that there was an opening for community outreach at the central office of Interfaith Volunteer Caregivers. So that's their main program, is the central office. And then we have some churches that have smaller programs like St. Michael's. But I saw the opening for the community outreach at the main office, and so I applied and had quite extensive interviews and have been here since 2021.
Wow. So you know your way around there. That's wonderful. And I'll tell you, I want to accentuate the couple of things you said. Number one is you were helping people who wanted to go to doctor's appointments as well as churches. And there's so many actually retirees that don't want to join up with an organization that's formal. They want to be able to be in their own life. And there's such a simple thing. Whatever church or organization you belong to, why not mingle with those people and ask if there's any needy people that a simple ride to the grocery store means the difference between their eating that day or not. And that does not take a college degree to do.
Right. No, it doesn't.
And by the way, I heard a great line is that don't ever let your education get in the way of your intelligence, okay? In other words,
I like that. That's great.
We're so structured in the educational system that we have to do it one way. And I love Frank Sinatra's song, My Way. You can do things your way, just helping another human being breathe a little bit easier is such a wonderful, wonderful gift. So are you open to helping people that belong to an organization to implement what you do at the Interfaith Volunteer Association?
Yeah, so we're the central office is where I'm coming from. So we're in Roseville, and we help seniors and disabled adults in Macomb, Oakland, and St. Clair County. But we have churches in the area. We have about 6 or 7 churches that have their own programs internally that I help implement and support. And then I'm always looking and trying to help other groups implement and start their own IVC programs if they would like to do so. So it's my job to go out in the community, be the liaison for our program, and help to support any groups that would like to start their own IVC program within their own, again, church, group, whatever it might be that they would like to help neighbors in need in their own community.
That's why I have you on the air, and I'm so excited you said that, because I belong to the Rotary Club and Optimist Club, and there's only 1.2 million members in each group. And anybody that's out there, whatever organization you belong to, you've got a dynamic young lady like Stacey Conte who can help you implement of you helping other people that are in your circle. There's an old saying, God must love needy people because he made so many of them. Anyway, I don't want to belittle how many needy people that are out there that are just looking for a human being contact. I started the New Friends organization group, second Wednesday of each month. Our next meeting is December 10th from 11 to 12 at the Caustic Center, which is at 11 Mile in Middlebelt. and we schmooze from 11 to 12, and at 12 to 1, they can have a free lunch, assuming they enter our door prize drawing, which is no big deal. So anyway, 8980. And Stacy, if anyone wants to hear more from you, what phone numbers would you like to give out?
Yeah, so you can call our main office, which is 586-757-5551. Again, we're in Roseville, but I'm out in the community, Oakland, Macomb, St. Clair. And you mentioned the Rotary Club. I always go out to groups like that, and even if you want to do a group project for a day where your club or your group helps to rake someone's leaves or maybe fix their porch, that's something I can help coordinate with your group if you'd like to do a day of service with somebody in your area that needs help. So please give us a call, 586-757-5551, Monday through Friday, 9 to 4. And our phones are always accepting messages, so we'll get the message if we're not answering right away. And
I always like to include our toll-free number, 888-489-8980, for self-service. Aside from that, if you're tired of having voicemail jail, my answering service, 888-489-8980, if you press number 1, that automatically connects me to you as a human being to human being, which is one of the most vital things, especially now we realize since after the COVID virus fiasco, how valuable human being to human being connection is important. Just calling and say hello. How are you? Just look in your calendar book. Right now we're heading up to Christmas. We send out Christmas cards, which is nice. And what really bugs me is that comes the Christmas time, everybody gets on the internet and sends out an email card. An email card is not as meaningful as an actual physical card. Better yet, just call them. And if you want to go ho, 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 that's great too. Which, by the way, do you know why Santa Claus goes ho, ho, ho? Answer is, you would too if you only had to work one day a year. That's supposed to be funny. Okay. Now, tell me, as far as opportunities are concerned, if people call, can you usually find a spot for them to participate?
Yes, we are always open for new volunteers. So I mentioned the driving, but our main services for people in need are driving, housekeeping, home repairs, yard work, and then friendly visits and phone calls for those who are isolated. So if you call and are interested in volunteering with us, you could fit into any of those buckets and help out in those ways. Or if you have a special talent that you could utilize that we might have someone who needs, we can definitely match you up to somebody who needs that help. We've had people give haircuts before in home that maybe were a hairdresser or are a hairdresser. We've had people help fix computers for people if they have like a more techie background. But our main buckets are those few that I mentioned, just the non-medical, non-professional, neighbors helping neighbors, getting them to the doctor, visiting them, yard work, and it's as little or as much as you would like. So, you know, you could do it once a month. You could drive doors to the doctor once a week. If you want to keep busy, you could rake someone's leaves. And you tell us where you want to help, how often you want to help, and just your availability in general, and we will adhere to that. So it's very flexible, which is one of the main perks of volunteering with us. You won't find another organization that has the flexibility we have. A lot of them, you have to have a certain amount of hours with them, but that's not the case with us. We always say if you help once, you know, even once every 6 months, that's making a huge difference for somebody.
Right. Well, it's just a delight to hear what you said. And before we take our break, I have a series of IKEisms because of my first name, and one that comes to mind is that to the world, you may just be one person, but to one person, you could be the world. Wow. Hey, I thought that's a pretty good saying.
That's so
Stacey,
true.
we're going to get together many times over the next year, and happy pre-Christmas. Thanks for being on the air. Right now, we're going to take a brief break, and we will be back with the dynamic Renee Floor, who has really got a lot of great stuff to share. Please don't go away. We will be right back.
When it's time to move, don't trust all your memories and most prized possessions to just some guys with a truck. Get personalized first-class treatment from bonded and experienced moving professionals. If you are confused about all the details involved in moving from one household to another, call 1-888-489-8980. Is always the concern of who should I call about the utilities? How shall I handle my household appliances? What should I do about my pets? What do I need to handle in advance of the move? For a free brochure titled Practical Hints to Make Moving Day Easier, call Aberdeen Van Lines at 1-888-489-8980. We can even help you in selling your home or any furniture that you may no longer wish for your next move. Let Aberdeen help make your move a dream. So call 1-888-489-8980 now.
And now I'm really excited about having Renee Roberts on. And you're going to get excited once you hear her. And she's got reason to actually have you get excited. Renee has been involved in helping families for 30 years to navigate business, financial, and legal challenges, and how they can help build and protect their futures. The truth of it is, one of my IKEisms is that it pays to invest in your future because you're going to be spending the rest of your life there. Over the course of her career, she has become known for her practical guidance, her deep technical knowledge, and her commitment to helping clients make confident, informed decisions. In addition to her professional accomplishments, Renee is also deeply committed community involved in the community service. She currently serves as the Rotary District Governor nominee, where she works to support clubs, develop future leaders, and advance Rotary's mission of service above self. Hello, Renee Roberts. I'm so excited that you want to talk to me with all your credentials.
Hello, Ike Engelbaum. I'm
impressed. Yes, I'm impressed with your TAG acronyms. Renee Roberts, you got credentials as a CFP and CMFC. So what does CFP and CMFC mean, Renee Roberts? Go for it.
Well, the CFP is Certified Financial Planner, and the CMFC is Chartered Mutual Fund Counselor. And you know what? That just means that I'm committed to lifelong learning, and that I promise to adhere to their code of ethics. And I'll tell you, the greatest designation that I hold is the MOM, and that is, mother to my kids, and that is my greatest joy of all.
Yeah, well, MOM, Mom, upside down means wow. And you, Renee Roberts, are a wow. Renee, we got so many different projects with the Rotary Club, and you not only get involved, but I am so impressed. As recently as a few days ago, you actually flew out to New Jersey, I believe, to find out more about one of the projects of Music Men's Minds. Most people don't even know about it. Tell us about that project, Music Men's Minds.
Oh, I'm so glad that you asked. I've had the privilege of working with these folks for about a year now. And Music Men's Minds is actually an international organization. And the idea is to allow folks a dramatic transformation by playing and enjoying music. And so we facilitate things like sing-alongs in the community and drum circles. And we're able to bring these programs through Rotary and helping folks maybe going to a veterans community center on one day, because we find that folks who have post-traumatic stress syndrome actually benefit from listening and participating in music. We've also had great success in working with folks who have neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and traumatic brain injury and more. And so it's very popular on both the East Coast and West Coast. And Ike, with your help, I would like to bring Music Men's Minds to Michigan.
Well, God bless you, and I just want to accentuate, as they say, accentuate the positive. Music Men's Minds was started by Dr. I think her name was Christine, who was a psychologist, and her husband has Alzheimer's, and she took out some drums just to sort of try to communicate with him. And guess what? I don't have to tell you, but all of a sudden he sort of picked up on the rhythm of drums. And the interesting thing about music is that that's the last part of the brain that you lose when you have dementia, and it's helped people in Parkinson's. And I know the West Bloomfield Rotary is going to take action on starting drum circles. And anybody that listens to the program right now, please call 888-489-8980, and we can get you started. And maybe why not join us, and I'll even buy a free lunch if you come out to West Bloomfield Rotary Club lunch. We meet usually on Fridays, every other Friday at noon, or Thursday evenings. But call 888-489-8980. But better yet, if you want a phenomenal financial planner, call Renee Roberts. So why don't you give out your phone number twice, Miss Renee Roberts? Go for it.
Okay, well, it's easy to remember. It's 248-27-MONEY.
Again?
248-27-MONEY. That's 276-6639.
All right. Then delight to have you on the air. I'll see you at our next meeting. Right now, I got to wrap up the show with my favorite parting thought, which is, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift, and that's why we call it the present. Please enjoy your present by looking and living life with the bright side of aging.
Welcome to the Entrepreneurs Network radio show. Our mission is to interview successful entrepreneurs who are willing to share with us their ideas and experiences, both the successes and the failures. Because as it has been jokingly said, you should learn from the mistakes of others, because you'll never live long enough to make them all yourself. My name is Ike Engelbaum, and I'm the founder of the Entrepreneurs Network of Michigan, which is a group of motivated people that are all interested in helping each other and achieving our personal and professional goals. Please check out our website, EntrepreneursNetworkofMichigan.com, for meeting schedule as well as self-improvement material. Our philosophy is that if it's to be, it's up to me. If you are 50 and above, one of the biggest decisions aside from your financial situation is where and how you should live. Our professional staff at HOW, stands for House Calls on Wheels, is ready to help you if you call 888-489-8980 for a free consultation as to whether you should stay in your current home or renovate it with a customized healthcare suite in your attached garage. Yes, you can have living quarters healthcare suite in your attached garage, or we can attach it to your home. We can install ramps, walkways, and bathtubs, stair glides, and bring in insurance-covered medical professional medical staff that is covered by your insurance, or affordable non-medical help, or move into a senior apartment, independent, assisted living center. We can do it all, or just give us a free call. It has been wisely said that in life you fail in one of two ways. You do without thinking, or you think without doing. Please let us help you do what's best for you to do at no charge. Just call 888-489-8980 and let us know what time we can call you or visit with you at no charge. Remember, asking for help is not a weakness, but it's a strength. Please call us at 888-489-8980 and let us help you stay strong and age in dignity. For over 30 years, Cruz Hearing and Service has helped thousands of people improve their hearing and enjoy the sounds of their life again. If you don't hear as well as you like, Cruz Hearing can help you. They have actually hearing aids that the batteries do not need to be recharged. And they also have a caption phone that you can view for free. And also the phone, if you are over 65, is available to you free. So any phone calls you get, you can see captioned if you don't hear that well. Hey, they've got other stuff. If you'd like the free cookbook, call 1-888-489-8980. That's available. You can call Cruz Hearing Direct at 877-456-2789. The number direct is 877-456-2789.
And welcome. And I always like to clarify things. That's my role in life. My sponsors are phenomenal, and if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be able to do the show. The House Calls on Wheels, I really work strongly with Handy Pro, which you can Google, Handy Pro. The husband and wife team started the franchise, and true entrepreneur spirit. The only reason they started the company is because the family of Keith Paul, who's the principal of the company, whose parents need medical help, saw what terrible treatments seniors get when they ask for help. So he started his own company, Handy Pro, to renovate a person's home so they don't have to leave the home. And they also have what they call a senior smart home, where they can put cameras and microphone type devices. So if you're concerned about a loved one, even if you're in California and we in Michigan, you can actually know what's going on in the home. And this is a true entrepreneurial venture. They saw a need, and they created a phenomenal franchise. If you're interested, by all means, call our toll-free number, 888-489-8980. And tomorrow, I am really excited about having our CEO of the Entrepreneurs Network of Michigan, who's a dynamic entrepreneur and really knows how the essence of entrepreneurship offers. Lou Goutman is not only the CEO of the Entrepreneurs Network of Michigan, but he has his own company, Advertising Alternatives. And if you want to see what a good-looking guy he is and how terrific a speaker he is, you have an opportunity tomorrow at 9 a.m. to 10, and we even give you free bagels and coffee at the Lakes Area Chamber of Commerce office, which is at 405 North Pontiac Trail in Wall Lake, Michigan. And guess what? You can even see Wall Lake from the office. So if you want to enjoy a great view and hear a great speaker who can give you great ideas on how you can improve your success as an entrepreneur, you gotta show up. One of my IKEisms is that 98% of success is just showing up. So tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 10, please show up at 405 North Pontiac Trail, right in the Lakes Area Chamber of Commerce office, Suite A, and we'll make it real sweet because we're going to bring on Lou Goutman, who I'm so excited to have on the line today. Hello, Lou. Hello, Lou.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. So, as we have our meetings, you know about the 60-second elevator pitch, and as president of and owner of Advertising Alternatives, what is your 60-second elevator pitch, Mr. Lou Goutman? Go for it.
We help businesses and organizations keep their names in front of their clients, their customers, their patients, their prospects through providing printed material of just about any kind, and keep them coming back for more and more and more, Ike.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I've seen you in action, as they say, and you told me, and I've seen you do it, and you're a terrific schmoozer, as they say. And what I admire about you is the fact that you can go out and maybe on Amazon and order imprinted ballpoint pens or coffee mugs, and it's same old, but your talk tomorrow is going to be on how you can have personalized imprinted products to actually grow and have your business thrive, not just sort of strive. So give us a little teaser of tomorrow's talk. What are you going to be talking about?
Well, thank you, Ike. So as people know, there are many different avenues for advertising. My first job out of college was with a very large New York advertising agency in downtown that had one of its offices in downtown Detroit. Ford Motor happens to be one of their major accounts, which accounts for them having a Detroit office and still having a Detroit office. There are many avenues to advertise one's business or organization. And that includes TV, radio, magazine, newspaper, and other print methods. But today, Commercials on TV get to be a little bit pricey, radio commercials, and I know, of course, you depend on advertising revenue as well. Those are often repeated because people aren't always watching TV or listening at the same time. Newspaper subscriptions are down, magazine subscriptions are down, but at least when you see a printed ad in a magazine or newspaper, you can refer back to it. And the same thing with a printed item, whether it be a traditional printed item, like a business card, for example, which is a great advertising item, and we provide those as well, or a brochure or a flyer advertising your business or organization, or maybe even just a special event. Other promotional items like a useful item, for example, a bottle opener, a jar gripper, a ballpoint pen, which is a very popular item, a coffee mug, or some kind of other drinkware. When your clients or your prospects or your patients are using that item, they are thinking of you because your name is imprinted on the item and they constantly see it. Not only to remind them of you to make an appointment for whatever the reason, if it's a dental office, for example, but to perhaps refer a friend or a relative to that particular business or organization. One of my clients, I have several clients who are dentists. One of my dentist clients gives every new patient a coffee mug, and a very large, unique coffee mug with his imprint. Hopefully the patients are using that coffee mug and they're reminded to make an appointment every 6 months or whenever they need a dentist, but beyond that. And the same practice, as well as other dental practices that are clients of mine, are the giveaway lip balm, or more commonly known as chapstick. And they keep coming back for more. In fact, I get calls all the time saying, our patients love these. I have a funeral home, for example, that gives away pens, and they give away a unique pen, not just an inexpensive plastic pen. It's not a very expensive pen, but again, I get a call from them frequently to reorder pens, and I get the same reaction. The people we give the pens to love our pens. And so they remember that particular business or organization, and they keep coming back. And again, hopefully they'll refer clients or patients or customers to that particular business or organization, or if it's a nonprofit, donors perhaps. We also do plaques and awards and trophies. Lots of nonprofit organizations that do fundraising do recognize their donors by having dinners and sometimes offering a certificate of appreciation or a plaque or some kind of award. So we can make it all happen, and that keeps your business name or your organization name in front of the people that you want to have contact with on a regular basis.
Right. What I want to highlight of what you just said, Lou, and I've seen you do it, is that you never just bounty, for lack of a better word, when you talk to a potential client, you identify who their customer that they're trying to reach is, and then you come up with something that's going to be useful, and that magic word is useful. Don't give them some, namsy-pamsy type coffee mug, but one of our other members in our group is Tom Height from Height Photo, and I know you and he are collaborating on certain things. He can actually, with your help, have a picture, a selfie of your prospect, and let's say before you part company on a sales call, why not ask the permission to take a picture together with your arm over holding the other person, and that picture can be put on their favorite mug. They ain't going to throw that mug away. And people are going to ask, where did you get that? Likewise, with the ballpoint pens, so many people look for the cheapest pen. And you always stress the importance of quality. If you're going to give out a pen, make darn sure it's like a smooth writing pen. And ironically enough, I'm staring at a pen that I got from the organization of Boys Town. And guess what? The pen is smooth as can be, but if you just slide the clip of the ballpoint pen, the other end is a flashlight. That to me is what makes you stand out. And you, Lou Goutman, with Advertising Alternatives, can customize the giveaways so they remember you and also build your business. If anyone wants to get a hold of you, Lou, what's the best number? Repeat twice to get a hold of you.
The best number to get a hold of me, Ike, is toll-free 888-270 promo, which translates to 888-270-7766. Once again, that's toll-free 888.
Give you credit. I got to give you credit. So many people think it's so clever when they give out a toll-free number where, like you just gave out a promo, and don't underneath put in brackets what the numeric numbers are, because people are frustrated. They say the average person now, when you try to get their attention, has got about the patience of a brain of a mosquito. Anyway, anyone that's interested in seeing Lou Goutman in action tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 10, please call. It's free to attend at the Lakes Area Chamber, 405 North Pontiac Trail in Wall Lake. I can hardly wait to hear you speak tomorrow. Okay, Lou? So make sure you get there, right?
I'll be there, Ike. And look forward to seeing you.
Right now, folks, we'll take a brief break, and we'll be right back. Don't go away.
When it's time to move, don't trust all your memories and most prized possessions to just some guys with a truck. Get personalized first-class treatment from bonded and experienced moving professionals. If you're confused about all the details involved in moving from one household to another, call 1-888-489-8980. Is always the concern of who should I call about the utilities? How shall I handle my household appliances? What should I do about my pets? What do I need to handle in advance of the move? For a free brochure titled Practical Hints to Make Moving Day Easier, call Aberdeen Van Lines at 1-888-489-8980. We can even help you in selling your home or any furniture that you may no longer wish for your next move. Let Aberdeen help make your move a dream. So call 1-888-489-8980 now. If you are 50 and above, one of the biggest decisions aside from your financial situation is where and how you should live. Our professional staff at HOW, stands for House Calls on Wheels, is ready to help you if you call 888-489-8980 for a free consultation as to whether you should stay in your current home or renovate it with a customized healthcare suite in your attached garage. Yes, you can have living quarters healthcare suite in your attached garage, or we can attach it to your home. We can install ramps, walks, walkways and bathtubs, stair glides, and bring in insurance-covered medical professional medical staff that is covered by your insurance, or affordable non-medical help, or move into a senior apartment, independent, assisted living center. We can do it all. Just give us a free call. It has been wisely said that in life you feel in one of two ways. You do without thinking, or you think without doing. Please let us help you do what's best for you to do at no charge. Just call 888-489-8980 and let us know what time we can call you or visit with you at no charge. Remember, asking for help is not a weakness, but it's a strength. Please call us at 888-489-8980 and let us help you stay strong and age in dignity.
And I just want to let you know, folks, that what I tried to convey in that message is the importance of preparing as you age and opportunities as an entrepreneur. I am so excited to have as a sponsor Handy Pro. Handy Pro is located on Orchard Lake Road in Grand River, and they have a showroom that really physically gives you an indication of what can be done in your home so that you don't have to leave your home. When you analyze it, there's really 4 stages, possibly, maybe even more. But the first stage is, as you age, you have to make a decision. If I want to stay in my home, how do I make it more affordable and senior friendly? Well, Handy Pro can do that. They've got stair glides so you don't have to climb stairs. Walk-in bathtubs so that you don't fall in a bathtub. The essence and heart of Handy Pro, who's owned by Keith Paul and his wife, true entrepreneurs, they saw what problems people have and trying to maintain their dignity in their own environment. So they decided to start a company where they'd hire top-notch Mr. Fix-It types, simple things like even cleaning up the home or actually just adding a stair glide so you don't have to climb stairs. They also are able to electronically fit your home so that if your loved ones want to keep an eye on you, they can see and hear what's going on. And by the way, because they're entrepreneurs, they're always adding more and more services. If you want to be in touch with them, by all means, call our toll-free number, 888-489-8980. If you are looking for, monitoring, if you have a loved one that's being taken care of by a home care agency, wouldn't it be a great idea for you to be able to see what's going on? We pride ourselves in helping people live independently. And the Entrepreneurs Network, we find people like Keith who see a need and they fill it. If you're stuck in whatever you're doing and you want to make some extra income and want to become an advertising associate, all we need is referrals from you. We can help you for as little as $100. We can provide you with a magnetic sign that you can peel off anytime you want from your car, whereby you can promote your idea, or better yet, if you put on what your name is and what you do, I can help you through our radio show and through the organizations I belong to. I'm a proud member of the Optimist Club and Rotary Club in West Bloomfield. but you can join your local Optimist and Rotary Club and network. The key is mingling with people.
Ike,
yes, sir.
we just got Tom the call in here.
He's on the phone?
Yep.
He is on the phone?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'll get him on. And I actually want to make sure that you have an opportunity to meet and greet fellow entrepreneurs tomorrow morning at 9 to 10. Call 888-489-8980. You not only will be able to meet me, but one of our other dynamic entrepreneurs, Tom Haidt, is going to be there too. And if you don't know Tom Haidt, shame on you. So please bear with me, and we're trying to connect with Tom Haidt. Tom Haidt,
yeah, the call just dropped. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, the call. Okay. The call just dropped. Okay. The magic of radio. I wanted to let you know that Tom Haidt, who owns Haidt Photo on Orchard Lake Road, just south of Maple, has got a studio whereby we can actually videotape you and also do a customized presentation that you can use in your marketing efforts. If you indeed are interested in getting to, as I like to say, become almost famous, call 888-489-8980. This is a wonderful country, despite all of the politics that's going on. And I certainly hope that with enough pressure, our politicians are going to come to the realization that what we really need is the essence of our Constitution, which was intended to provide freedom of speech, freedom as a human being, and also the opportunity to live your own life. This is the greatest country in the whole world. I'm a Holocaust survivor, so I know what it's like when you're behind barbed wire and you are treated like a slave. We in this country, unfortunately, do not realize what opportunities we have. And if you are frustrated in just having one job that's not really paying all your bills, we have an opportunity in working with the Small Business Administration and SCORE, Senior Corps Retired Executives, to help you start your own business. In fact, I'm sticking my neck out. I can get you in business for as little as $100, refundable after you try it out. If you don't like it, we'll give you your $100 back. But you have to call, and that number is 888-489-80. Again, 888-489-80. You can call me 24 hours a day. And if you press number 1, you'll be directly connected with me. I certainly hope you can join us tomorrow morning, 9 to 10. If not, call us and let us know how we can stay in touch, and we'll invite you to some of the other network opportunities. But you got to call 888-489-80. Right now, I got to wrap it up before I get kicked out of studio. And my favorite parting line is, if you really want to get anything done in life, you'll find a way. And if you don't, you'll find an excuse. And there is no excuse for not achieving your good dreams and goals in America, because it is the greatest country in the whole world. Remember, a goal is just a dream with a deadline.